Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of Cinema Uncivilized. This is our Pillow Talk episode. I got myself, Joshua Drover, Daniel Barillas, and Drayton Penner. We are your co-hosts here on Cinema Uncivilized, and yeah, I know it's been a little bit since the Odyssey. It's been a couple weeks for us. Crazy busy summer, but glad we're able to all meet here and talk about movies. And so, yeah, I guess. Just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Spiderman. You know, it's kind of been the buzz. It's honestly pretty good. I was impressed when I saw it. It was an experience.
Probably one of the better Marvel movies as of recently.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. With the stuff they're putting out, this was definitely a step up.
Yeah.
From their other projects.
So, how was your theater experience? Was it a packed theater? Lots of teenagers? Or what?
Oh yeah, it was a packed theater. So this movie wasn't in IMAX theaters because of the Odyssey, of course. Even though now I think Spider-Man has been released to IMAX, just not the IMAX 70mm, and so Marvel redesigned this movie to be viewed in ScreenX with the ScreenX cameras filming certain action sequences, and so I thought, hey, this will be a fun thing to do. I've never seen ScreenX format before, so I bought 2 tickets on the Friday of opening weekend in Scarborough at STC, and man, it was such a fun theater experience. It was such a vibe. Like if anyone from here knows Scarborough, but just to paint the picture for you, Jay, Scarborough is you know, it's low income part of Toronto, very a lot of hoodlums, a lot of stuff goes down, crime level is really high. And so we had our theater was full of it was a bunch of YNs. It was a bunch of Toronto wastemans.
For lack of better. Was my word, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to see Spider-Man still.
The guy sitting beside me was some freaking tiny kid, but he was literally man spreading the entire seat. His knees were coming way into my space, and I had to and it was a AVX theater, so it was very roomy, lots of leg room, even beside each other. It was a lot of room, but this guy was just man spreading way into my space. But yeah, no, it was a good experience. I think they played the Dune trailer, not the prologue that was shown in the Odyssey, but it's the trailer that was released a couple months ago, and I think right away this guy set the tone for the theater. He was clapping and Holly yeah, let's go clapping after the Dune trailer. And I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen a Marvel movie in the theaters. It was No Way Home, and everyone was clapping and hooting and hollering. And you know, being in Scarborough, you get I don't want to spoil anything, but certain scenes happen where people are crying or are not clapping, and they're like, "Oh, come on, man! Why you gotta do that? Jeez, come on!" Everyone's literally everyone is very reactional like that, and it was someone would react, and then a bunch of people would laugh because it was just a funny thing to say. It was just like that the whole time, you know. It was, but also because of that, there was this girl in front. There was a lot of people recording, but you know what? It's whatever, you know.
So was a lot of this film actually filmed in Canada? Because I stayed for the after credits, which I was one of the only people that did that. I guess I'm a true Marvel fan.
No, I stayed as well too. Yeah.
Well, everyone in my theater
that's
left.
The norm. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a very bad after credit scene, just putting it out there. But yeah, everything in the credits was Alberta funding, Calgary or Canada funding, BC. Mm-hmm. Just I guess Canada had a large part in this film or something.
Yeah,
no.
You know, I'm not sure.
Really?
Where?
Not at all?
What? It wasn't filmed at all, in Canada?
It's saying that the majority was filmed in the UK, using major location shoots in Scotland and England. A soundstage in Buckinghamshire to recreate New York City. So I don't know. I don't know why the Canadian...
Because I thought that's what you referenced in your Letterbox post. I thought that a lot of it was filmed in Scarborough. And I was like, yeah, that...
He's talking about the theaters.
Yeah, no, I saw it in Scarborough. But
Right.
yeah, no, I thought the same thing too. I was like, oh, maybe the parts of it were filmed in Canada, Vancouver or something.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like our taxes are a lot cheaper for filmmaking here. So I mean, we'll get into it later, but me and Daniel drove through 2 live movie sets to get to this to go see Mister
Don't ever drive in Toronto, Drayden. If you ever do, it's
on the weekends
it's
in
really,
the summer.
on the weekend especially.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, pretty rough. But yeah, let's dive deep into a little bit. I mean, I guess we can kind of talk. Well, we won't talk spoilers if Daniel plans on going to see it. But this movie looked really good. Like I was really impressed with how it looked. The cinematography, Spider-Man was actually wearing a real costume, which I loved. It wasn't no CGI mask or costume, and it just felt so authentic and genuine. Just to see Peter Parker being Peter Parker, and to have a movie just on Spider-Man, not getting convoluted with all these other different Marvel characters. But of course, because of contracts, there has to be at least like one Marvel character, I guess, with the Spider-Man, right? So the Hulk was in it, for a short time, but it wasn't too overbearing. It wasn't anything crazy.
The Punisher was in it quite a bit.
Yeah,
actually.
Punisher was, well, yeah, he was John Berthal. Yeah, it was really funny. It made me laugh a lot. Like I was really happy, and it wasn't too much. It wasn't too much, but yeah, it was good. It was nice to laugh at a Marvel movie again.
Yeah. And I felt like they kind of took a different direction with this film, like really exploring, I guess, the aftermath of like, I don't know, a hero's trauma, like what they actually go through after the battles are all done. I mean, I guess they kind of did that in like Avengers Endgame and stuff like that, but this was kind of like a more personalized take on it with Spider-Man. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Like the shots were just so beautiful. Like the whole city itself felt like a character. Like at the very end, all the shots were just of New York, and I was like, oh man, it makes me want to go back to New York. It's so beautiful there. But yeah, it's a cool film. Daniel, go watch it.
Yeah, you need to watch it, seriously.
Well, I would, but there's other things I want to see at this point that are coming out, and so
Dude,
I think my wife would want to go. But the window is closing though, because I would want to see Tony, and I want to see the new movie that came out from I'm pretty sure it's the same director of the Silver Lake movie we watched. He has a new movie that's coming out with Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor, which has it seems to be
End of Oak Street.
Yeah, End of Oak Street.
Yeah. So
didn't you say that was going to be a pretentious film, like a really pretentious film?
I'm sure they're all pretentious. I mean, is the Under the Silver Lake not pretentious as hell?
Oh yeah,
it's fun for us at least, but yes, The End of Oak Street is what's coming out, and it's coming out tomorrow or today. So those movies I'm interested in seeing. So therefore, right. Spider-Man, I don't know, not to say I've lost. I guess my problem, and this is the problem Marvel has as a whole, is that, yeah, it feels like it just keeps going. And at that point, it's like, it's hard for me to feel that invested in a story. And something I pointed out to Josh after he saw the movie, because for me, what would need to happen in like a Spider-Man 4 is it needs to be the most epic story, Because if we've done 3 movies and it kind of just feels like another, just like, not side quest, but sort of just a movie, not an epic. I feel like that would be a letdown for me. So I did ask that to Josh. I was like, did this movie like stand out as like an epic? Because I feel like if Tobey Maguire had Spider-Man 4, it would have to be gigantic. It would have to be the biggest. Like it has to feel big, not just earn a lot of money. Which that I guess I'd also talk about that. Like, how is this movie as popular as it is? Like, I didn't realize that many people would go and see this movie, but turns out a lot of people were excited for it.
Dude, okay,
go
yeah,
ahead.
you go.
No, go ahead.
I think they kind of addressed it in the film that they're like trying to downscale. Like, who's the Thunderbolt lady? Is that?
Florence Pugh. What's her name?
Yelena or something. I can't remember. Something.
Dude,
like
someone
that.
was calling her the Black Widow in the film. Like,
well, she's introduced from the Black Widow movies.
Okay.
Yeah, like they do like a Black Widow kind of origin story,
Yeah.
and she's part of that like elite mind control Russian assassins.
Right.
It was a COVID movie. I've never even seen it. It came out on Disney Plus. The Black Widow movie.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite Marvel movies, actually.
Yeah, I know it gets a lot of hate, but I actually didn't mind it that
I've
bad.
never
Like
I've never seen
it
it.
Yeah.
looked, there was some scenes that looked kind of bad, but I still enjoyed kind of the chemistry between, you know, Florence Pugh, Scarlett. I mean, I love Scarlett Johansson, so maybe that's just why, I don't know.
Right. But yeah, in the film, she kind of talks about how her group is like they attack like the big potatoes. the
Oh
big
yeah,
problems
small
in the world.
potatoes, big potatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
And I almost feel like that having that segregation will bring some new life into Marvel if they like stop intertwining it all into like saving the universe every single Marvel movie and just
Yeah.
kind of go on their own little side quests.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
just think
agree.
it won't ever feel as big as what like the Tobey Maguire movies felt like. And I was only 7 years old. I mean, I didn't really grasp it or hadn't seen like I hadn't seen the other two even at that point. But when Spider-Man 3 came out, it felt like huge and people still talk about it. The Andrew Garfield ones kind of just came and went, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, Josh,
True.
you were saying something. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. No, like I mean, for it being as epic, I kind of prefer it being just about Tom Holland living his life, dealing with some depression.
Mhm.
And I did like that there was a time jump there 4 years after, like Zendaya and Ned, they're both graduated MIT. And what was I gonna say? There was something else. Oh yeah. It's gone viral since it's come out, the song Loser by Tame Impala. But I was talking with Sarah, I was like, you know, just, you know, I just want to mention that as soon as I walked out of the theater, I said I loved when they played that song for a certain scene. It's like Ned comes into a convenience store and Tom Holland's there, but like obviously he doesn't know who he is, so like Ned, he kind of follows him on the subway back to like a house party, and that's when they play that song. And it was just so good. Like the music in this movie was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, the do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do, do, do,
Yeah.
do. You know what's funny though? If we're talking Tame Impala, like their music for me is like up here, and that song is like near the end of what they usually do. But I think it has its place. I know the Steve Lacy one is one that's been mentioned.
It definitely has its place because the lyrics in that scene are very
Really reflective
very reflective of what's going on. Yeah, really good.
Yeah. But I was the Steve Lacy one I knew about. That's like the end credit one. If you don't know it,
the music, the song. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what song they played at the end there.
I think it's called Oh Yeah. But I wanted to bring up Steve Lacy because Steve Lacy spoiled like one of the biggest parts of the movie in a press conference like before the movie had even come out. So there was just a lot of jokes about, oh man, Steve Lacy, R.I.P. You're never getting invited to one of these things again. But it was nice.
Shoot.
Well, apparently Tom Holland's really bad at spoiling stuff too.
Yes, it is true. I don't think he did this time, and I think probably they've really spoken to him about it. But the Avengers stuff, very famously, he has accidentally spoiled.
It seems like he's kind of grown up since, though. Like, I think maybe him being in the Odyssey, he's like.
Well,
his
even
balls
with the
dropped a
Odyssey,
little,
he
like-
almost spoiled. They were him and Chris. They were in like the Criterion closet together, and he was like, "Oh, like this one. Would you say this one's like kind of more like?" And then Chris is like, "No, no, shh, no, 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 shh, no, 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 no."
Yeah. What's funny is though we treat him like a little kid. The guy's 30 years old.
I know.
It's true. It's because he looks so stinking young.
Yeah.
Did you notice that he like self-advertised his non-alcoholic beer in the
Barrel.
movie?
Yeah, there was a lot of product placement in this movie. Apparently, the liquid IVA was pretty bad too. Like, I saw a video guy talking about. He's like, the liquid IV product placement was so distinct that the cinematographer literally had to to plan it aside, like how they were going to like use blocking to like complete the shot.
Oh, dude, it's so noticeable. Like even when they were trying to advertise the C4 energy drinks and stuff, I was like,
Yeah.
you can just tell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, his non-alcoholic drink was pretty subtle, but
Yeah.
yeah, I forget what I was gonna say. Oh,
Yeah.
this movie though, like, how long did it take for it to make $1 billion? Like 4 or 5 days. It made
That's
like
what I'm talking about. I'm like, what happened?
It
That's
made
crazy.
it made like $927 million opening weekend, and that was a historic weekend for the box office because the Odyssey was still pulling in like millions of dollars, and then Spider-Man was just insane. I couldn't believe it. I honestly thought it was fake when I heard that it made that much opening weekend. I was like, "There's no way, like that's insane."
Yeah. No, I don't. I saw those numbers and I'm like, what on earth? Like everyone has to be going to see this movie, and so that's also what turns me away. I mean, if we talk about theater experiences, like there's certain movies where I can enjoy when people are just cracking jokes, but that's why I try to avoid at the theaters nowadays because it stresses me out. I want to just be. I want to go at an unconventional time where less people will be there, so I can chill and watch the movie.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I went at like a really odd time. It was like 4 p.m. and it was still pretty packed in there.
Yeah, mine was at like 12 or 12:30, and it was packed. Well,
Right.
so I walked into this ScreenX theater, and it's like one of those Ultra AVX theaters, and I walk in, and I see the theater design and layout, and I'm thinking I got scammed. I'm like, this is supposed to be a ScreenX, and I'm not seeing any screens on the side. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, oh man, like I better not have like I swear it said ScreenX on the ticket I bought, and so I'm pulling out my phone. I'm checking the screen. I'm like, yeah, it says ScreenX here, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm looking. Well, the walls on the side are kind of slanted, and they are the same color as what a screen would be, but they still have like the exit lights and all these different lights and whatever. And then it wasn't until I looked up on the ceiling and I did see the ScreenX projectors, and so I'm like, okay, all right, this is ScreenX. And so it was ScreenX. It was the projectors projected onto the walls, so it wasn't like actual like a canvas screen. It was just the walls kind of
Yeah.
that color of the screen, which was okay. We had pretty good seats. We were right in the middle, not too far, not too back. And yeah, it was a really fun experience. It was very immersive. Sarah said that she wished it was more of it.
Right.
I thought it was, I would say it was about 75% of the movie was in ScreenX, but not every shot was in ScreenX.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. And you know what? You're supposed to look at the screen and not the sides, right? Let it fill your
Yeah.
peripheral, which is what I did. But I did kind of take a peek at the sides. And, you know,
It's just blurry.
It's so blurry. It's so bad.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, it sounds like... Oh, yeah.
You go ahead,
Daniel.
Jordan, first.
Oh, I was just going to say, it sounds like they did a better job on this because I did F1 in the ScreenX, and it only turned into the ScreenX when we were in the car perspective with Brad Pitt,
Right.
so which
Right.
wasn't
So,
very often.
Not
And
very
it's a
often.
smaller, it's
Yeah.
like not a huge screen either, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be rough.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say
It's
is that I
true.
saw a tweet today talking about ScreenX because they filmed the Spider-Man movie, and you see that the one on the left is like delayed by like a second, so it was really noticeable.
That
That
sucks.
So they're like, "This is the worst format to watch a movie in."
Oh, that's
So I don't know
Oh,
if you guys
man.
would advocate for it that hard, or like, is it really worth it? Or
Honestly, I think I would advocate it. Like, it depends on the film.
depends
obviously.
on the movie, 100%. And if it was filmed with ScreenX in mind, because ScreenX was there filming on set with Spider-Man, so in that way, yes, this would be worth going. But if it's just some random movie that's going to be projected on a ScreenX theater, then maybe not.
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
You know what film you guys should go see in theaters? One Night Only. Have you heard of it yet?
I was actually gonna
I
bring
s-
this one up because I haven't
I-
seen it, but
I actually I was looking at yours and I saw that you watched that, and I'm surprised you gave it a 3 stars. From what I'm seeing, it's not very good.
it's not very well. It's not very well liked so far. But
Well,
you tell me,
I-
Josh. Oh, sorry, Drayden.
I
Yeah.
I've seen it twice now. Like,
Now,
You
why
saw
would
it
you?
twice? What?
yeah, because I went the first day. I just had a day off. I'm like, you know what? This film looks kind of funny. So I went and saw it. I was going to movie hop to Spider-Man because I was feeling a little naughty. Wanted to.
Dude, that's risky.
I know.
That's
I know.
risky, man.
I did all my prep though. I looked at like the seat preview beforehand where I
Yeah.
could sit. I was like, okay, I'll sit in the front and then move back like 10 minutes in.
Oh, so you did theater hop to the Spider-Man and watched it for
Dude,
free?
I was going to, but I really was craving some milk duds. So I had to go out of the theater, get the milk duds, and then buy another ticket. But it was on a Tuesday, so it was cheap tickets.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, one night only. Do you guys know the like kind of
The Purge, but with
the
sex.
plot?
Is what
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
heard.
You'll have to explain the premise to me because I don't know it too well.
Yeah, Drayden, go ahead.
So basically, there's a government mandate that no one who is unmarried can have sex except for one day of the year. And they have 12 hours to have sex with whoever they want, whatever position they want. Like, there's no rules restraining anyone from their sexual activity.
Oh.
And yeah, anyways, it kind of follows like this guy and this girl, and I don't know, it's like your classic rom-com where they go in and out, they keep missing each other. But I thought it was actually a pretty funny idea, and I liked it quite a bit. But I saw on Letterboxd that it was only a 2.9, which I was
Yeah.
quite surprised at.
Yeah, no, I've not been hearing great things about it. I think a lot of people don't like Callum Turner. They feel like he's
Right.
maybe a bit out of place or emotionless.
Yeah.
People were upset because the director said that he left out more nudity. Was there much nudity at all, or like next to none?
No, there wasn't
Yeah.
much.
He said that he left out a lot of it because it seems that Gen Z does not want to see sex on screen. And so I just saw a bunch of tweets being like, "You're like restricting us from seeing Monica Barbara's breasts." But yes, he said, the director did say that, and a lot of people were like, I think you have to do it right, and especially for a
Right.
movie like that where the audience is probably expecting to see something, there
Yeah.
might be a bit let down by that. But I do have just some questions on how this world works. Is there a reason why this law was implemented?
I guess-
what happens if you have sex outside of these 12 hours?
So the reason why they enacted this mandate is because the STI, the STI, I don't even know what to call it, rate or whatever was too high. Abortion rates are too high, and the government just wanted more control, essentially. And if you have sex without it, you actually go to prison. Yeah,
That's crazy. Your whole population's gonna collapse. Like that's what's happening
Yeah.
in South Korea right now. Like
Yep. And even on the day where you're having sex, like the sex day or whatever, you need to wear a condom. You need protection, or else you'll also go to prison.
who's
monitoring
this?
Dude, the government, like they're like these biochips in their wrists that track their dopamine levels. So if they get too excited to someone in the day, like when they're just like walking beside them, boom, the cops get called on them. They get sent off to prison. It's pretty extreme, and like honestly, I didn't
my.
necessarily love the political the political messaging of the whole film, but I thought it was a pretty funny idea. But the worst part about it was my mom, she asked me today, she was like, "So what's the movie about?" And I had to like tiptoe around like telling her what it is without telling her what it is.
Well, she's the one who like swearing, like not like she won't even watch a movie that swears, right?
Yeah, like Angel Vids all the way.
Angel Studios.
Yeah.
You know that too. And so why did you see it twice? Actually, is also a question.
Okay, so I saw it the first time. This is actually a funny story. So I saw it the first time, and anyways, I looked at like one of the theaters that I like in Calgary, the Globe Theater, and they were playing Midsommar yesterday night. and director's cut. So I was like, oh, I gotta go see that. So I texted Michaela. I'm like, hey, you want to go on a movie date? Before even thinking that she would absolutely hate that movie date.
Has she seen
So
Midsommar?
she has seen it,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah, anyways, like when I got home to see her, I was like, okay, we have two options, because I didn't want to force her to go through the Midsummer experience. I was like, we could go see Midsummer or this new rom-com, one night only. And I hadn't told her that I'd seen it already, and she still doesn't know that I've seen it already.
Does she have Letterboxd?
No. So sadly, I had to miss the Midsummer director's cut for another watching of this rom-com, but
That's a big
Yeah.
mistake. Because I didn't even know there was a director's cut of Midsummer, to be honest.
I know I didn't either. I was like pretty pumped. I need to go searching for it.
Yeah, no idea. I don't know what's added to it or anything, but that'd be really exciting. Well, wait.
Mhm.
So you mentioned the second time you went on your own the first time,
Yep.
and because you like okay, I'm understanding now. But yeah, that is. I would say that's a weird plot, especially if the movie doesn't focus on like a negative repercussion about it. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like a movie that would have that sort of plot would be a bit more serious, actually, rather than a rom-com. It's because it's kind of, it feels like when you look at it, it might be not as funny in a way. It's like, oh, well, that actually seems extremely controlling and concerning, almost like the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it definitely has a dystopian feel to it, but yeah, I think he just tried to mix too many genres, but I think you guys should definitely watch it, because it's kind of like Obsession, where it feels like it was made for our generation, and it just got that feel to it, that young feel into it. And you do see, no, never mind.
Alrighty. Interesting to watch for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to watch when it comes out on streaming.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, I already don't go to the movies enough, and I am interested in seeing those two I'd mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a new Ridley Scott movie that I feel like, is that going to really make that much money? I don't know. Jacob Elordi. It's called The Dog Stars.
Yeah, I'm getting ads for it. I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be anything. I think it's gonna be pretty forgettable. I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah, I feel like it's not going to do that well because I don't think anyone knows what it's about.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say, because your wife does like watching Colleen Hoover movies, it seems. So she might be interested in the Verity trailer that came out, which is with Anne Hathaway, Dakota Johnson, and Josh Hartnett.
Dakota Johnson. Who's Dakota Johnson again?
If you watch 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah. 50
Oh,
Shades of Grey.
okay. Right.
or more recently like Materialists or
right.
Madame Web.
She's not a great actress.
Is
You know what? She might have her spot, but
I
She's not
liked
often
her
in
in The
great
Materialists. I thought she did a good job in there, but
yeah.
what's Verity? Is that like, does it look good?
Seems like a horror movie, almost, honestly. I was expecting like something along the lines of, as we've seen, like reminders of him and
Oh my
like,
gosh.
whatever the other one was.
Yeah.
And I know it's EU, but I don't remember the first word. It starts with an R as well. But yeah, it said Colleen Hoover, so I was like, okay, well, and like, or the Housemaid with Sydney Sweeney. Like, you know, you're expecting like a bit tamer, but honestly, the trailer gives off a very horror vibe. So
Interesting.
it'll be, Anne Hathaway plays like a scary character because she's supposed to be,
that'll
she's supposed to
be
be like a quadriplegic, just
Right.
dead, pretty much brain dead, but like
Right.
seems to be haunting Dakota Johnson in this movie.
That'll be a cool role for her. I don't think she's ever done something like thriller like or horror, has she?
I haven't seen Mother Mary that came out earlier this year,
Mm.
but
that
I
one
don't
does
think
look good.
she's the scary part of that movie.
Right.
If it's scary at all, actually, I have not seen it, so I'd be interested to see. But she's another one on a big role, and I guess I'll bring up Robert Pattinson, who seems to be just going and going nonstop, and he's 40 years old and he's not stopping. He's accelerating
Good.
more than ever.
Yeah. Do you know what movie he's gonna be coming in this year, Trey?
I don't.
Well, so what Daniel's talking about is they released the full trailer for Primetime last week, and Robert Pattinson plays this journalist named Chris Hansen, and it's about this ABC show that used to be a thing. They would like hunt and expose child predators.
Oh
And
shoot!
To Catch a Predator, yeah.
Yeah. It looks really good. And
Jeez.
people were comparing Robert Pattinson's like portrayal of Chris Hansen and Chris Hansen's actual footage, and it's like absolutely like to the T. Voice is just locked in. Like you can't even tell the difference.
Wow.
You see how this looks, right?
You see how
Have a
this
seat.
looks, right?
Have a seat.
So good.
You
Speaking
brought a
of
pizza with you.
speaking of which, I saw the Social Reckoning trailer 2 days ago, and that looks really good as well.
Mickey Madison.
Yeah, Mickey Madison. Dude, she looks so different compared to her Anora performance.
She looks 40 something. I think she's playing a 40-year-old.
Yeah, she's the
Mikey.
whistleblower, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the big joke when that trailer came out was about her like stammering of the words or muttering, just like I don't remember what she says. It's like the Facebook, and that became a meme.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really understand what she says.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I did read that Jeremy Strong, I'm pretty sure his name. I would, what's funny is like, of course I know who he is, but I know him more as Kendall Roy and stuff like that. But yeah, he was method the whole time, and that's kind of how he's known, which can rub people the wrong way. But yes, he was method acting as Mark Zuckerberg. So we're to expect brilliance with the stupid haircut that Mark Zuckerberg had.
They made him look way worse than he actually
How he
looks.
actually looks. But I don't know. It's a terrible haircut, right? It's like
It is.
extremely short and like boxy. It's
Yeah.
like they give him a hairline.
He looks exactly like Steve Carell in Foxcatcher. The exact, like, I thought they were the same character.
Have you seen Foxcatcher, Josh?
No.
I'll have to share. And that's based on a true story, by the way. So you should watch. That's a real person as well. But let me look up who this real person is, and then we'll see. But I do agree, it is sort of the Foxcatcher haircut. Okay, the guy's real name is John DuPont, and they do look similar.
Creepy pervert guy.
Yes, he was a weirdo, man. He was so weird. Trying to get a good look at him. But yeah, it's this. Well, that's actually Steve Carell as John DuPont, but you get the idea. That's exactly the haircut. That's exactly what Mark Zuckerberg has on his head.
Yeah.
Big Zuck.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
good.
man, this is a terrible cut. I don't care, bro. That's
Holy
horrendous.
smokes.
Well, he's really he's had a glow up recently. He's got
That's
the long
true.
shaggy hair, he's got the tan skin.
Dude, he's got the surfer vibes, like
Yeah,
the lake life. The lake life.
He's like, come on, guys. Facebook is a great place to work.
He's
You got the chain going. Yeah.
Dude, I totally wish they would have done that fight. Yeah, with him and Elon Musk doing like a UFC match or whatever. Because
Was that
they
going
were
to be for
training
real,
that.
or is that going to be like
Yeah.
on his meta universe?
I think it was real.
Yeah.
They were both actually training for it.
I would put my money on Zuckerberg. I think Elon probably would have just assumed he's better and doesn't train as hard. While Zuckerberg, with all of his I don't even know what to say. Like the
His
guy,
youthfulness.
he is who he is, and he's a determined person. So
Yeah.
there's no denying that. But it'll be a nice movie. I don't know if it'll quite be. Well, I can actually put it now. I don't think it'll be anywhere near as good as A Social Network, and that's just because there's no David Fincher. but I'm sure it'll be a good movie.
Same writers though, so
I know, but Aaron Sorkin is not the same director as David Fincher.
Fair.
Does David Fincher still have the juice though?
Netflix kind of nerfs it a little bit, I guess. But I still thought The Killer was a good movie. But yes, I mean, well, I don't know. Does Netflix really ruin it? Actually, speaking of that, the Squid Game series is apparently canceled, which is great because we do not need David Fincher directing an American version of Squid Game. But the Cliff Booth movie, I believe I heard that it actually has to have reshoots. And so it's being delayed till next year. But again, yes, is that really what Fincher wants? Like what we want out of him? No. And it's a bit of an odd movie to make anyways. But I'm sure he still has it. I finished Mindhunter and that was a tremendous series.
Yeah.
Like the second season especially I thought was really good. So it's a shame it never continued. And then, yes, if you look at Zodiac, and I guess I can even talk about Fight Club. I saw a clip where Edward Norton talked about how it wasn't well received at the Venice Film Festival. And him and Brad Pitt just like, you want to go, like they got high or something before the premiere. And they were just watching from the back and people booed and people were leaving the theater early. And Brad Pitt was just like nonchalantly, I'm never going to be in a better movie than that. Like that's what he said.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing. And isn't that crazy that it wasn't well received and it was kind of considered a financial flop as well? It was not. It's not the heroic movie we see today, and that's just a fact of life with a lot of things where certain albums are more well received now than they were when they were first released, and that means that like those bands at that time when they released that body of work, they were like, man, this sucks, like no one likes it, and now everyone likes it, and they're like, well, I guess you just have to wait. But yeah, it's an interesting thing.
I feel like he would have been good to direct Primetime. Like that would have been right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't know who this director is, but either way,
It looks good.
the shots they're showing are incredible.
Yeah,
it
it
might
looks
be the
amazing.
best. I mean, there's such tough competition, but I would argue it definitely will stand out as one of the more interestingly shot movies this year.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Have you guys heard of Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Mamasa?
yeah.
Miasma, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see that's on my watch list. That's something that I want to go see. I remember seeing the trailers for it. I don't know, a while ago, earlier in the year at some other movie I saw, and I remember just thinking like, wow, this looks pretty awesome.
Isn't it only being presented in like indie theaters, or is it at the mainstream Cineplex and whatever?
Well, I just looked it up on the Cineplex app, and it there's no showings for it, but it's saying it's going to be released in like a couple hours, because it says Friday, August 14th, release date.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So
Yeah, because they just presented it here at the SIF. The Underground Film Festival, like 2 days ago. I had a buddy that I really trust his opinion, and he rated it like 4.5 stars. So should be
yeah,
good.
it's got a higher Rotten Tomato score than Obsession, so
Dang.
96%.
I was gonna say with the director of Primetime, it's another. He's 30 years old, so another extremely young guy.
Wow.
Good.
And this is his first feature-length film, directing and producing. He did the music video for Phoebe Bridgers' Lost Boys, which I've seen, which is the only thing I've seen from him, which came out this year. Phoebe Bridgers is also in the movie, in the Primetime movie, so I guess that's the relationship. But yeah, extremely young lad who has the world going for him. So it's really cool to see such young directors this year, I think more than ever.
Yeah, it's awesome. JD, you ever end up watching I Want Your Sex?
Okay, that's what I was trying to go for the other
Yeah.
day on the Tuesday. And as I was driving down the road, I hit this freaking boulder this big, and it like bent my rim. So I had to drive to Cal Tire, and I missed the showing for I Want Your Sex. And that was the only day it was showing in
That's
that theater.
horrible.
I know. That's why I
tough.
had to go to one night only.
Oh shoot. Okay, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
confused by, because I've only seen the TikTok ads, to be honest. I'm so confused by the type of tone it's trying to go for. It's supposed to be a parody of these like 2010s, 2000s movies where they're like over sexualized. Because I feel like with the type of actors they have in the movie, it has to be that.
I honestly haven't seen anything about it. I just know that Cooper Hoffman's in it and Olivia Wilde's in
Yeah,
it.
me too.
Charlie XCX is in it as well.
Yeah, true.
So that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
like,
I think she plays the boyfriend of Cooper Hoffman.
I mean,
And
the girlfriend-
Olivia Wilde's like this crazy girl who's like doing all these BDSM stuff with Cooper Hoffman.
it has to be a parody. Like, I can't buy into. I don't. Like, it reminds me of movies that you see. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate, but there always seem to be inappropriate, sexed up movies that would show up on Netflix or something, and so like, you wait for it to be alone, and then you're like, ooh. Like this.
Oh, like Spring Breakers? Or like, what do you
Yeah, like
what
Spring
do you- Yeah.
I mean, that's a bit more artsy than. But yes, for the same reasons, like you're like, well, just to see some boobies at the beginning, you know, that's
Yeah, that's so
to,
fair.
to Skrillex. That movie is dated as
Are you talking about Spring Breakers?
yeah.
Oh,
the
man.
opening scene where it's just showing what spring break looks like,
James Franco.
and you just see a bunch of boobies jumping around to Skrillex. What's the song called?
Bangarang?
Nice
Bangarang.
Sprites at the end. No, it wasn't that one. It was the other one.
Bangarang.
That music video used to kill me, by the way, with the fat like ice cream man that they need to kill.
Oh, dude, that was the best. I totally forgot about that. Wasn't that song in like Deadpool 2 as well?
Probably. It's been used in other. It's kind of used for like funny moments. I forget what movie it was. And it's just like things are happening quickly.
Oh,
That's the type
yeah.
of song.
Yo, that just like brought me that like I don't know, it striked a chord, like a memory. It reignited a memory. Like when you said that fat ice cream, I'm like, oh shoot, that's the music video from Bangarang.
Yeah, there's a whole
That's too
beef
good.
with these biker kids, and yeah, I just remember watching Much Music and seeing the music videos.
Well, I remember I would be playing Black Ops 1 Zombies or whatever, and me and my buddy we'd just be having that. We'd be playing YouTube music, and I remember that playing we'd have the Bangarang Skrillex music
That's
video.
awesome.
I mean, that would go hard as you're like shooting things up. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Bang, bang, face, what? Yeah. There's that one. There's the Cinema remix.
Love
There's
Cinema. That's one of my favorites.
And then yes, that song which is called
Sea
it's like
Monsters?
dirty something and nice sprites. That's what it's called. I don't remember.
Wild for the Night.
No. It's yeah. I'll
Is
find it right
Selena Gomez Tata's in that or what?
now. No,
I think
I
they
don't
are.
think she ever got named. It was her and Vanessa Hudgens, which I guess was the other.
True.
Like you're like, ooh,
Ooh,
but what's? Let me see. It is. Show it to me. Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites. That is what the song is called.
Scary Monsters. Okay, yeah.
If you played it, you'd be like, yeah, I know now.
Isn't it crazy that Vanessa Hudgens, she had that film come out right after her like High School Musical days?
I mean,
like,
Selena
could you
Gomez, even more
Yeah.
so, like, she, I
Wizards
think,
of
was still
Waverly
doing
Place.
Wizards of Waverly
Yeah,
Place.
yeah, yeah.
Because she's only 34, and that movie came out in 2012. So
Holy smokes!
she was definitely still doing Disney Channel at that point.
It seems like a lot of actresses got pretty famous. Like they'd be on these Disney shows, like Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, Zendaya. These are all Disney show stars, and not all of them, go up to be super big stars or anything. But it seems like there's quite a bit that come from them.
Yeah, you can get a lot for breaking, and I think that era is a bit dead. Olivia Rodrigo is kind of like the last one to come from Disney
True.
Channel stuff. But I don't. It's not the same as it used to be, huh?
Well, I don't know. I can't even. Do they? I don't like Family Channel, like cable. That's not a thing anymore. Like,
Yeah,
does Disney
that's
even
dead.
still do shows like that? I don't know. I have no idea.
You literally have to have Disney Plus to watch like things that come out on Disney, essentially, because we don't have Disney Channel here.
Yes. I mean, I guess I do have Disney Plus, and I don't see any sort of shows that they used to play like that back in the day.
No, it's just pretty much dead.
Yeah.
It's really not the same, and Nickelodeon as well. It's not really something either. So most actors, like, now your avenue is a Netflix show or a Prime show, Paramount Plus, Crave, or HBO. Like, that's your breakout there. No more. Is there any kids networks? I don't think so. And I think we've talked about it before where, I mean, kids watch Euphoria. Kids watch a lot of shows that are probably too mature for what they would be needing to watch. And like that was just said, I was 12 years old watching Sweet Life on Deck or Wizards of Waverly Place still hadn't ended by then, or maybe it did. Close to. But yeah, Disney Channel, Family Channel, that was the stuff to see.
I think the closest thing to the Disney Channel is like voice actors. Like, I watched this trailer for Paw Patrol, and they're all like these 12-year-olds that were voicing all of the dogs or whatever. And they're like, "This is gonna be the best movie ever." So I bet you they probably maybe get some recognition there.
Yeah. I mean, those used to be cool. And actually, Nickelodeon, I remember having like a magazine, and it would show you who plays who. And the Backyardigans actually had twins
Oh man.
play each of the characters. So that was super cool.
That is cool.
Pablo, Uniqua.
Love the
every single character.
Backyardigans.
Yeah, every single character was played by twins.
Wow.
So they took turns, I guess.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
I guess there's another big thing to talk about. Doom Part 3 tickets, IMAX 70 millimeters, is going to be released on Tuesday. What's the date on the Tuesday?
The 18th.
August 18th, 12 p.m. our time, so it would probably be 10 a.m. your time, Dre, although
Are you sure it's not? Didn't it say 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. Pacific time. Drayton's
Okay.
Mountain Time.
Yeah, I don't know if they're presenting it here on 70 mil.
Well, the movie will be out, but I don't know. I'm assuming so. If they showed
yeah.
that one, and
You have the one in Calgary, right?
Yeah,
Chinook?
but they don't do all of them. Like,
Oh,
I
you're
think it's
right.
really
That's right.
expensive.
That's right. Only certain ones. You're right. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they're not hosting it for this one here.
That's tough. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, got a little bit of anxiety, but you know what? I have faith it'll all work out. I just hope like no technical difficulties happen, like pages won't load or anything like that. Just got to stay cool, calm, and yeah, not try to go for the early, primetime shows, 7 p.m. shows, 3 p.m. shows.
Mhm. I gotta say, Josh, it's been a while since we last did our podcast, but since then I have gone to that 70 mil IMAX, and the fact that you were almost gonna get front row tickets I think is crazy, man. Like, my neck was killing me and I was in the middle row.
And like you were in the middle of the theater
I was in the right in the middle.
and your neck was killing you, really?
Dude, yeah, I needed, like, even my dad, he had like a pop bottle to like hold his neck.
Did your seats
okay, well,
recline?
I don't know how yours was.
Did your seats
No, these are like not the recliner ones.
Oh, that's right.
This is like the Calgary 70 mil
heard
IMAX
it's
is like old.
old.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
really
I
old.
remember hearing that on Reddit, that it's really old.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So like if I were ever to do that again, back row. For going straight for the back row.
Shoot. Well, I actually do have a story to share about my second screening of the Odyssey in IMAX 70 millimeter. So, well, why don't you tell us about your experience first? Like, it does suck about the chair not leaning back, but like, how was the screen like compared to 70 mil or any other screens you saw?
Yeah, no, it was very impressive. Like, I just kept thinking about your guys' comments on one battle after another and how you could tell that Leonardo DiCaprio was high. And you
Yeah.
could see like the redness in
Yeah.
his eyes. I was like, yeah, there's so much definition. Everything's blown up really nice. So
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I can see the appeal. I definitely would get back row for sure in my specific theater.
I guess your theater,
But
yeah.
it is nice. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's tough. The one in Vaughan here, it is an old theater as well, but it is meticulously designed so that everyone leans back in their chair and you can see right down to the bottom of the screen. And yeah, like I was row F. I think that's my new favorite row. And you just lean back. It's no problem. You know, your neck's not, you know, cracked or anything. But so I was row F with my dad to go see the Odyssey again for my second time. And we were right in the middle, row F, perfect seats. And I was sitting beside there was this couple sitting beside me, okay? And they both had their feet up on the ledge, but the movie hadn't started yet, right? They even said, like, I was worried to get there. We were going to be a couple minutes late at 3, but the people were like, you know, you're good. It's not going to start for another 10, 15 minutes because, like I said before, we had people coming in 40 minutes late. I think they've adjusted the time to let people flow in more so that it's not disrupting the movie. And so anyways, I'm like talking with my dad. My dad's like, oh, wow, like the ledge is slanted. I'm like, perfect. Yeah, the ledge is slanted because this theater is designed so that when everyone leans back, you can see all the way to the bottom. And so anyways, when the movie started, the guy, he put his feet down. But the girl, she kept her feet up. And, you know, for like the first 10 minutes, it was in a way where I didn't see it. But then she moved her feet where the silhouette of her feet were in my view. So there was two things going on here. This girl took her shoes off and she had her socks on the ledge of the ledge. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say something to this girl. And I did right away. I'm like, excuse me, like your feet are in the way of my, you know, the screen for me. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She puts them down. And so like, I was like, okay, in my mind, I'm thinking I would rather have asked her to do that so that I can have a good viewing experience. But on the other hand, she had her shoes off. So I was constantly getting wafts of sour feet.
Dude, that's the worst.
It was really rough. And like, this was a bigger, heavier set girl. So she kind of didn't smell that great. And it's funny because I'm on this Cineplex subreddit and people are saying like, when you go to this IMAX 70mm, please shower. Like, and I'm just laughing, I'm reading the comments. Like, people are saying like, yes, having the same experiences as me. Like this isn't a VIP theater experience where you come and you're sitting in a big comfy chair. You can recline back and bring blankets and your pajamas. Like, this is not that kind of vibe. And so putting your feet up, and you know, what's funny too, is her boyfriend. She's like all lovey-dovey, like snuggling up to her boyfriend as well. I guess they're married. They had rings, but, and constantly like snickering, like whispering to him, asking him questions and whatnot. And that wasn't too big of an issue for me. I was like, whatever. I couldn't really hear it because it was so loud. But halfway through the movie, the husband put his feet up, and he's a big guy too. And he put his big knee and put his foot on the ledge. Literally not even like 3 seconds. The guy behind him stopped and, buddy, you need to move your leg. And he's like, oh, okay. Like these people just clearly have no idea like that you're not supposed to do that.
And sorry, where were they putting their feet? Like there's like a bar?
Yeah,
or
so I was
something?
row F, and then in front of me is kind of like a ledge. It's like a median separating the top half to the bottom half. And so
Right.
you have a little bit more leg room, but yeah, that's what they were doing. They were putting, it's literally like, it's not like it's a metal bar. It's like a straight up wall. And then it's a ledge, like I said, that's like slanted so that everyone can see.
Right.
Yeah. So she put her feet up on that ledge, and right away it's like, I'm just seeing like toes and on the bottom of my vision of the screen. It's like, no, not happening.
Oh my gosh. Dude, like what's so hard about behaving in a public setting? Like it is not that hard. And I mean, my Odyssey viewing was honestly the most one of the more sophisticated ones where everyone was pretty locked in. I did get one whiff. I think someone farted. I did get one whiff at one point, but luckily it didn't continue happening. Yeah, but that irks me, and honestly, it does irk me even in a non-70 millimeter setting when people like put their feet on chairs, and like it doesn't even matter to me that no one's sitting there. It just bothers me. I'm just like, why are you doing that? Just like sit down and like put your feet down. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do. I don't even find it like, is it really that much more comfortable? Like you're applying pressure to the bottom of your feet more by like really pushing on it.
I'm gonna say, like, when there's no one sitting there in a Sunday theater, I will do that myself.
Dude, me too.
Nah, guys, we're grown men, bro. Put your feet down.
I like hang my feet over the chair, so it's like.
You know what happened one time? I went and saw James Bond, the last one that came out, and I think I like was really late or something, so I bought a seat in like the fronter area, and I'm sat there. No, like I don't know when it was, but during the movie, someone just plops their feet on my head, and the guy didn't see me. Yeah, and so I stood up right away, and I was like, "He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, I got feet on my head, kicked in the head as I was watching James Bond in a movie theater." So,
is that why you hate it to this day?
No, but I just don't. Yeah, I'm like, it's not necessary. It dirties up the seats too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a clean boy, I guess, but especially, but like in a movie theater, taking your shoes off. You don't think that smells?
Yeah, I know.
You know
And
what I
I'm
mean?
like,
Like,
if
what the
I'm
heck?
smelling this, you got to be smelling this too. And it wasn't a constant smell, but like I said, every 5 or 10 minutes, I'd get a waft of sour feet, and it wasn't pleasant. But I figured, you know what? I'd rather smell feet than have the feet in my way of the screen.
Maybe it's a good thing that we all didn't go see a movie together, because I'm totally shoes off kind of guy.
What? Drayden, what the hell, dude?
Nah, Drayden.
Dude, in the recliners, come on, you gotta like.
Well, like I said,
guess-
yeah, recliners. This isn't a recliner theater.
Oh, okay.
But even then, you gotta make sure that it's
You're not
decent.
stinky.
Right.
I know my feet aren't that bad, but I still, I think it's more so the shoe, like the essence of the shoe will rise in such a tight setting.
Yeah.
In terms of smells, the worst one I had was at some point in a complete unknown with a bunch of old people. Someone's old man breath was just pretty bad.
Oh, that's the worst. Old man breath. It's such a huge radius it covers. It's so bad.
Yeah, so it was hard. I was literally watching a complete unknown like this the whole time. Good movie though, but yeah, it was annoying.
When I went, it was all
crazy.
old people too. It was great.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a good note to end on.
That's a funny one. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Pillow Talk. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Yeah, why don't you let us know? Actually, I say this every time. You know what? We did get a comment. We got a comment on one of our podcast episodes, and let's bring it up. Let's talk about it. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. Last little tidbit here. One sec. So it was Sarah, actually. She commented. She said, let's see here. Okay, so she said, I believe this was either our Odyssey episode or the Pillow Talk, but she says, Sarah_Yama says, hot take. Oppenheimer's success is probably 30% attributed to the Barbie movie.
Ooh.
They coexist, I guess. I don't. But then you would say like the men that went and saw Barbie, it had to also do with Oppenheimer, because it was the whole experience. Those that participated.
Well, I think like they were really working together, because the editor of Oppenheimer is actually the same editor as Barbie, and same editor for all of Greta Gerwig's films, Noah Baumbach's films, Christopher Nolan. So I almost wonder if there was kind of like a team effort, if it was intentional to really lean on each other that way.
Yeah, you go ahead. Sorry,
I agree with Sarah actually.
but I'm saying then you have to apply a percentage of Barbie watchers to Oppenheimer as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, were
I'd
Barbie
say it
watchers
goes both.
going to see Oppenheimer?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it was the whole experience.
I mean, I went to Barbie. I didn't go to Oppenheimer. Still haven't seen it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a one-way street.
This was a survey they needed to conduct, so we have some good analytics on it. I would say yeah, like both had to do it. But I would argue, except for Drayden, but most men that probably saw the Barbie movie were participating in seeing both of them, me included. I saw Barbie on the Friday night and Oppenheimer in the Saturday afternoon.
So you didn't do a back-to-back screening?
No, because I saw Barbie at like night
Right.
on the Friday, and
11 p.m. Oppenheimer screening.
That'd
get
be
out.
brutal.
2:30 in the morning. And it's, you have to be ready for watching a movie like that super late at night. But yes, I think they both go hand in hand for the experience, and that's why other movies have tried to do something similar before. Even though it'll never be the same because it's not organic. Like you can't just say, "Oh, we're doing this." The Doomsday thing is kind of there, but I mean, I'm assuming a Marvel movie would make a great amount of money no matter what. So I can't really say. I don't think there's that many people that are passionate about Dune that are going to be passionate about Doomsday. Well, I think at least with Barbie, the selling point was you had Greta Gerwig directing, and you had Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling and plenty of other people. Emerald Fennell, it was in it as well. So, yeah. I guess that's the comment.
I think it was also the fact too that they were just two polar opposite movies coexisting on the same day, which made it even crazier. But,
The whole meme of like the Sopranos pulling up to the theater and like, yeah, we're here to watch Barbie. Just a bunch of tough guys in suits.
Yeah,
That's a
Sarah
good
went to
movie.
go see Barbie with her mom and Bob, and like they dressed up as Barbie, like all pink makeup, hair, all that jazz.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
I think I did go in a pink shirt
Yeah,
to the
nice.
Barbie movie. And then I guess darker colors for Oppenheimer. That's really it.
Cool, awesome. Well, thank you, Sarah, for that comment. And yeah, if you ever, whenever you leave comments, we're more than happy to bring them up and talk about them on the podcast in our future episodes. So yeah, let us know which movies are you anticipating or excited for going into this last half of the year. And I would love to talk a little bit more on that. But yeah, this wraps up our Pillow Talk episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. And yeah, see you later, guys. Have a great week and see you soon.
See ya.
Keep them dogs away.